EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martinger with your outlook for April 9th, 2020. We have a cold front that's going to be moving through today on the lead of a trough that's going to lower temperatures from what we saw over the past couple of days with very warm temperatures. Even today, ahead of that front will be mild. And then we're going to have on the opposite side of the front much cooler, in fact, colder temperatures on Friday, with many areas not getting out of the 40s. So some areas were getting up into the upper 60s, near 70 or thereabout yesterday, and then a couple days before that, it was well into the 60s as well. That will be a thing in the past as this trough comes in. Now, we will have some showers associated with this, and maybe even a thunderstorm. The cold front is sitting back here like this morning. So out ahead of it, you're going to be a little warm yet, so temperatures are getting 60 or above in many locations. But far interior probably stays stuck in the 50s before the temperatures fall after this front comes in and you get the cold temperatures coming in behind it. It's not going to be immediate as far as the cold air advection is concerned, but you will have some showers and maybe even a line of convective showers and or thunderstorms moving through parts of the area. And there's not a lot of precipitation with this, even though the global models are indicating that. And it does not last that long. Okay, this will get out of here very quickly. Global models, again, holding on to a little bit too long. But as we get over to, this is actually looking at the HRRR, which is the longer range version of this. This is looking at early in the morning. Not too much activity going on here this is 9 a.m. Not really too much activity going on. A few showers around in advance of this, and then and it's mainly for our central and northern areas. And then after that, you get a line that comes through. And this will be right around noon, 1 o'clock. This is showing here. This is noon. Here's 1 o'clock. Here's 2. So this is quickly out of here. And after that, there's nothing behind it. All right. So temperatures are going to drop a little bit once this front passes. And we're going to get windy. All right. So this is this morning. Calm before the storm, if you want to call it that. You're going to have some breezy conditions this morning. Not really too bad. Then the front moves through and the winds pick up. And you have winds that are going to be easily in the 35 to 45 range, especially further south. I think if you're the further south you go under coverage area, you'll have wind gusts that can approach 45. I think further north you're closer to the 35 numbers, 35 to 40-ish up here. But this is going to go in two phases. This first wind is going to come through the front, or with the front. Then there's going to be a little bit of a lull this evening where the winds back off a little bit and get back into the 20s, 20 mile per hour range, which isn't too bad. And then they pick up again after midnight in the wee hours of the morning, and then really crank again here on Friday, especially Friday morning and early afternoon. We have wind gusts here again over 35 miles per hour, 35 to 45 wind gusts that are going to be taking place on Friday as well. This is cold air advection related, and this is with the cold temp to accompany the cold temperatures that are coming in on Friday. Again, some areas not getting out of the 40s for highs. I mean, upper 40s, but still 40s nevertheless. And then you're going to have maybe 50, 52-ish down here by Philadelphia. So not a real warm day, folks, on Friday. It's going to be partly cloudy. Should be mostly dry, but you're going to have some windy conditions here. It's just going to feel a lot colder than the actual air temperature. And again, once you get to mid-afternoon, mid to late afternoon, this starts to diminish. The winds start to back off a little bit here on Friday. So this is a prolonged wind event we're going to be dealing with that goes right into Friday. And then we finally start to, as that system pulls away, that's up in New England, is our same system on Friday. Once that starts pulling away, we start to get the winds die down a little bit. We're going to start to come out of it a little bit here on Saturday, mostly sunny skies, but temperatures are going to increase by about 5 degrees or thereabouts. So slight improvements. It's going to feel a lot warmer, though, because the wind's not going to be quite nearly as windy as it was on Friday. So it'll feel, real field temperature or whatever you want to call it. That's going to be feeling a lot warmer on Saturday, even though the temperatures are going to be generally in the low to mid 50s across the region. And then once we get into Sunday, we have a warmer up back above the 60-degree mark, although we will have partly cloudy skies to start on Sunday, increasing clouds later in the day ahead of this next system. And this one has potential to produce some heavy rain. This is going to turn into a pretty good rainmaker and develop into a coastal system eventually. This is coming in on Sunday night. So late Sunday night and during the day on Monday, there's some rounds of heavy rain that could be possible with this, and we'll continue to monitor this. Has been shown for several days now on the guidance and on the multiple guidance. So we have, looks like Monday is going to be another warm day, but there's going to be a warm rain that we're dealing with here during the day here on Monday, which pulls away early Monday evening at the latest, actually probably late afternoon here. And then we start to turn partly cloudy overnight. And then start that way Tuesday. Quick cold front comes through on a lead of a next trough. There might be a few showers with that later in the day or at night. and that cold front moves off to the south and east, leaving Wednesday a decreasing clouds day, with temperatures again dropping back below where they should be for this time of year. We're getting back into the low to mid 50s for highs here on Wednesday of next week as the next trough settles in. So a couple of rounds of slightly below average temperatures. This was expected. This is something we've had in the long range outlook for several weeks now. This is not something that is like, oh wow, why is it all of a sudden? I'm getting these comments a lot. Why all of a sudden is it getting colder? Well, this was expected. There's several reasons for that. If you want to read our long range outlook and the pattern discussion, it goes to the detail of exactly why that's happening and how long we expect that to last. I don't think it's going to be a forever type thing, but it will be. We will have some cold snaps definitely to deal with over the next couple of weeks, but it does not mean snow in our area. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marchers. That is your outlook for April 9th, 2020. Have a great Thursday.